On first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
He's really close to that first down marker, but they stopped him just a bit short.
I don't know what happened the first time. I had to restart the stream.
That's the junior offensive lineman that they're counting on. We hope he can return to play soon. The seventh play of this opening drive, they'll need to move the chains on 3rd and short. He'll try to get to the marker himself. The chains will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18.
And I feel like the option is a play that this guy can run in his sleep. He's constantly making the right decision, so I love it here. 3rd down, we're putting it on him to do the right thing. He had to keep the football there. The defense, everybody else away. It was open for him, so he's able to just pick up enough to keep this drive moving.
That 3-4 wasn't working, so I had to switch to nickel.
And you got to focus, right? The first thing you're looking at as a defensive lineman, the first thing you understand is the ball starts with a snap count. I have to line up, see the ball. When the ball moves, I move. I know it's simple, but you still see guys jumping off sides all the time.
They'll wrestle him down at the 4-yard line after that run. The Ducks line it up with a 1st and goal. He'll pull it on the read. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Oh, they're after him. And they got him.
Well, you can see why this team thinks this kid has a real bright future. It's amazing. He's only a true freshman. He's not built like one, though, and you saw it on that last play. Trust me, that is the first of many sacks in this kid's collegiate career.
And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious.
I'm not mad at that. Number 13 team in the country, and we hold them to a field goal on the first possession. That's pretty good.
Dead center perfect. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
Well, this team knew coming into tonight's game they had to get momentum early, playing at home. They want to get the crowd into it, so you get a beautiful drive here to start this thing. You would have liked to cap it up with a touchdown, but listen, you set yourself up for a field goal, you knock it through the uprights, you've got the lead, everything right now looking good.
The Beavers. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions.
Yo, this stadium loud as hell.
The run inside.
Let's go. Let's go.
Brought down at the 31 after a pickup of 10 yards on that one.
Yeah, and a really nice job by the QB seeing linebackers are a little bit soft playing pass. Give the rock, hand it off, let the running back do the rest.
Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Pulls it in, it's Butler.
Early in the game as a DB, I'm settling in. It's okay if I give up 4, 6, 7 yards. I'm just trying to get settled in, gauge the speed, and then later on, I can adjust to the speed of the game.
I think that was an example of the offensive coordinator trying to help out his quarterback. He's trying to keep these 3rd downs manageable. You know, you throw the ball on second.
I don't know why, but I like running the pistol, bro.
Set up to throw.
Off play action. On the move, he fires. Can't make the connection on.
I should have ran the ball, bro. We going for it. It's only 4th and 1. 4th and 1, we going for it.
Coaches look at this stat every single football.
Let's go.
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. Tries to get it on the ground. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Off the play fake on first down to throw. He's going to run it. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. There's not a scream.
I'm not going to lie, my quarterback can scramble.
Rivalry
under pressure, he'll start running real quick.
Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the second quarter.
I hope so. I hope so, race cars.
First play of the period will be a second down. Looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
Bro, you cannot make this shit up. Last time, I swear it's like deja vu. I'm telling race cars I'm gaining momentum, and then I throw an interception. Deja vu.
So aggressive, going to get that pick, creating some big mojo for your team.
Here comes the Duck offense to get the drive started. They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make a dumb mistake, but maintain. Turning it on. That's about as close as you can get to that.
Hey, you know what's crazy though? Is I was playing conservative, right? When I play conservative, I do all right. When I get brave and let my nuts hang, I get slapped in the face.
The Ducks come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. This is a designed run. Slides to the ground after picking up the first great play on second and short. Moving into scoring territory at the 36 on first down. They'll go to the counter. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. What a good job by the defense to force that play outside.
And it's tough when you're a defense and you like to play fast and aggressive. Those counter plays are usually something that's good to run at them, but if you can be smart, stay sound, and stay home, and understand when people start pulling your direction, forget the fakes.
Hey, we need a big stop right here.
Stay home, be productive, get big plays like this for your defense.
Lined up in the gun, Williams on third down. Finds his big tight end. Got enough to move the sticks. First down from the 17. And the Ducks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Red pass, it's complete. Hard running there. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Running inside. It's Hill. Made a defender miss. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. The Ducks will try to put one on.
I'm going to get a sack right here. He going to pass it.
They'll try to get it in with the run. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Second and goal for this offense. They'll move the wide receiver. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. Can the defense stop them again on second and goal? They'll try to blast their way in. And he breaks.
I went right past him.
Touchdown, Ducks.
And the running back was not going to be denied on that play. He had a hole. He saw it. He put his foot in the ground, and that was paving.
Entering cost screen with fight options.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further.
All right, we're going to go back playing conservative, and we're going to get a touchdown.
3-yard touchdown run. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the returner will be brought down.
Entering play.
I think that's one the kick returner is going to want to take back. That was a ball he probably should have let run through the end zone, give themselves better field position, but now they are way back up.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Hatcher. How about that nifty footwork as he gives him a little breathing room out to the 12.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early and often. There are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
How can a stadium this size make the Ducks signal for their first timeout? Gives him a little time to dig deep in the play sheet and figure out what to do on fourth down.
Normal Beaver scheme. Wing trips. Shot wide. Wing order. Shot wide wheel. Wing trip. Normal wide. Flex swap. Doubles wide. Wing slot. WK. Disclose. Page. Custom. Wing trip. Normal wide off WK.
The Beavers using their first timeout. And now everybody chiming in to figure out how to play this fourth down.
Suggestions. There are 8 categories. You have 12 options. Convex cover is selected. Formation. Normal Y off. The undersea option is wing trick, stick. Wing trick, orbit RPO alert, shot Y wheel, wing tree, RZ orb, wing tree, MTNZ, tree, RPO back key.
The offense stays on the field. Maybe they'll try to make the defense jump. They also might try to run it ahead for 1 yard. Here's a little room there. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on fourth down, and they keep the drive alive. The offense has it 1st and 10 from their own 20. The run inside. It's Hatcher. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be 1st down. The Beavers pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Been showing them the run, now they'll throw it. The short hands, it's Butler. They get a nice pickup on this crossing route against the zone, and everybody executed in unison, Jesse.
Yeah, and Reese, this offense, they've got a plan in the passing game. They've got some stuff ready for man coverage, and they've got some zone beaters as well. Just saw one there on the crossing route.
Wants to throw on 3rd down. Pressure coming. Trying to make magic up. Breaks into the open. Rolls inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and now they're threatening.
And you're seeing here the difficulties defenses have trying to contain this guy. If you leave a lane open or you don't sack him right away, you allow him to get outside the pocket, he is going to take off, and he is very difficult to tackle in the open field. He's got running back-like ability out in space.
They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. 2nd down coming. He'll throw it. It's complete on the right side. Timeout is called, and that will be the 2nd charge to Oregon State. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. And the incomplete pass on 3rd down, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's about. Some hand fighting at the point of the catch will draw the penalty, but this one is going to go against the offense. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. The sudden change on the turnover, man, he was looking for running room. Couldn't find that, but they'll have it at the 22.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 6
We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
back to your game inside Autzen Stadium in Eugene. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how the fight between Oregon and Oregon State plays out.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. We're just about ready to start the second half. He'll bring it out. It's Wheaton. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. Holly, what did you find out coming from the locker room?
Catching up with Oregon State's head coach here to start the half. Their quarterback has to be better. The turnovers in the first half are the story of the game. The quarterback is struggling, and they believe that he can get it together and be more protective, protect the ball, and not put his wide receivers in jeopardy. They did run the ball well in the first half. We'll see if they rely more on the ground game so the quarterback can gain his composure. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. It's a penalty on the defense. And after they mark off the yardage for the personal foul penalty, it's 1st and 10 for this offense. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Off the play fake. Here's a hit. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And that was good defense again, and unfortunately we've been saying that all game long. Really, really good defense. Or, listen, you can spin on the other side. This offense has really been bad.
Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Time to take a shot. And here's the 3rd interception of the night. Going the other way, and he's got room. At the 30. 10. Touchdown, Oregon. This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead.
How about a game-changing play for this defense, stepping in front of the football and knowing what to do with it, taking it all the way to the end zone.
Entering play call, coach suggestions.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And they did tack on the extra point, by the way, knocked it right down the middle.
Entering play call, we have 7 options, 5, 4, 3, return left is selected.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner is stopped.
And pistol. Concept.
Here comes the Beaver offense ready to go. It's a good thing to be charitable, Jesse, but I think the last couple of drives might be overdoing it a bit.
I agree, and I think at this point, David, the quarterback here, he's got to be a CEO, and he's got to really get his guys settled down. A couple turnovers in a row now. They've got to find a rhythm.
And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
My offensive line.
Trying to go play action, but that did not affect the defensive tackle. He was bull rushing his guy, collapsing the pocket. He comes away with a sack.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. All kinds of room to throw that one in there.
I had to see. I had to come back for that.
That'll be a 1st down.
Really nice poise by the quarterback on that throw. He's obviously backed up deep in his own end. He knows he can't take a sack, but all of his focus is downfield on coverage. He finds the matchup he wanted, and it's an explosive play for the offense through the air.
Off play action on first down. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
And this offensive line's got to do a little better job, man. You've got to give your quarterback time to go through his progressions.
Might have a chance. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needs a few more chain links to move the sticks. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. It's incomplete, but here comes the flag, and I think it's going to be a first down.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught.
Running inside, it's Hatcher. He's knocked down at the 34, but they're sort of hitting them in the mouth with a 6-yard pickup there.
We're not going to give up. We got to play for service.
7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. Takes the handoff. It's Hatcher. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
A lot of times on second down, you're thinking pass, especially second, maybe in a little bit long. Really good job by the offense, committing to the running game, getting the first down really easily.
Looking to throw on first down. Catch in the middle. It's Butler. How about picking up tough yards like that as he gets to the 22? The Beavers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. The inside handoff. What powerful running, just driving the pile forward for everything he could get. He'll be just a few inches short. And the Beavers lining up, just needing a few tough inches on third down. Trying play action. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. A famous writer once said, most men lead lives of quiet desperation. Here is a desperate move, going for it on fourth down, trailing by double figures. The Ducks signal for their first timeout. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. Facing this double-digit deficit here in the second half, almost a no-brainer to go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. It's complete.
Let's go.
For the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. The Beavers, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. To the air on first down. Under fire. Makes his man miss. And he'll step into the end zone.
It's about time.
And finally, guys, we've been talking about this offense. When are they going to get it going? When are they going to have that spark? They make the play. They finally get on the board. Now, can they keep the momentum going? Can they play complementary football? Can the defense get a few stops and the offense keep this up?
And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25.
Entering cover 3 match.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Williams rushes on him, and it's a sack.
I think
Let's go.
Going into halftime,
Stop right here. Stop.
Knew that they were going to have to start making plays here in the second half. And early in the third quarter here on this drive, they get a sack. That is really good news for this defense.
Tight end in motion. See how the D reacts. Williams will pass. Just a short pass to the tight end. And the defense drags him down. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Third down from the gun, Williams. Complete. He's going to come up a couple of yards short.
Let's go.
And as they get him to the ground, clock running, looks as if time will expire here in the third. Time has expired here in the quarter, and Oregon has the lead. We take a moment to look at the stats of what has been a tight ball game. Here comes the fourth. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. The Ducks will call on their punt team. First time today we've seen a punter go to work. No fair catches here, looking for room. Couldn't get away from that.
The only thing is we ain't got a lot of time, so we can't run the ball.
Here comes the Oregon State offense to get this drive started. Let's see if this rally can continue. A touchdown followed by the stop, and now they've got the ball back. Sends it back in motion. Wants to throw on first down. Complete. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. The Beavers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. To the air on second down. Throwing right. Makes the grab. It's Nolan. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Out of the shotgun on third down. Going to throw it over the top of the D. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down. Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. On fourth down, looking to pass. Trying to make magic with his feet. There he goes. Out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42. And now this offense is clicking. And the Beavers will have it 1st and 10. Wide receiver comes in motion. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the wideout. Oh, he had it right down the middle, and it just squirted right through his fingers, and they miss an opportunity for a nice play on first down. Well, will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. Bringing the heat. Right on target this time. The Beavers moving quickly to the line. They'll go to the air on third and short. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. They're going to go for it, and they're not going to huddle here on fourth down. On fourth down, trying to find his man. Makes a grab past the marker. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive.
Entering play call, empty and inside zone.
The Beavers are flying down the field. They send the tight end in motion. Looking downfield on first down. Unloads to the wideout. With the catch, it's Butler. Knocked down at the 29-yard line. Picked up 15 yards on the play, and he's got a first down.
Entering play
I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down.
Well, you see the defense make a big play there in the RPO, and they're doing it because they're starting to load the box. If you're the play caller offensively, you might want to think about having your quarterback keep the ball and then try to throw it downfield.
Formation, wing trio, trick outside, Tattersea.
Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Back to pass. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Hatcher. This defense makes a play, stopping him well short, and it'll be... He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Makes the grab, got the conversion, and still going. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive.
Let's go.
Touchdown, Oregon State.
Bro, we put up 14 on the number 13 team in the country. That's what I'm talking about.
Rolling, doing an unbelievable job getting the football, putting it in the end zone again. And how about the defense doing their job, Palmer? Momentum is crazy in college football. But here in the 2nd half, they've come out and seized it.
Yeah, this has been a master class in complementary football. Offense doing their job, the defense getting off the field, giving it back to the offense, everything going their way. And you're right. In college football, we see momentum shifts all the time. All of the momentum, all of the good juju right now, clearly on their side.
I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Pulled and fired complete. Open space at the 25. That defense got...
Yo, you gotta be shitting me.
The Beavers using their 1st timeout. And that got under their skin a little bit, having to use the TO after giving up the 1st down. They've got a 1st down here. What a start it's been to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, 4th quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more. Fires left. Complete downfield. He's got the 1st down, and they'll be able to run it out from here. And the Ducks inside the final minute trying to drain the clock. Here's Williams to throw. They're setting up the screen. Runs through a man. He might have some space. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the 1st down and sets them up beautifully here. Timeout is called by the defense, and 12 seconds remain in the football game. Their work here is virtually done. No need to take any more chances. They'll line up in victory formation. And the quarterback takes
Hey, I'm not mad at that loss. I made a lot of mistakes, but I made a lot of progress.
In this in-state rivalry, it is the Ducks who outlast the Beavers. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. For David Pollock, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis saying goodbye, everybody.
Entering post-game screen, you have 3 options. View highlights is selected. Return to HUD. Entering weekly advanced summary screen. Entering Dynasty Hub screen actions. Set weekly. Recruiting is selected. And recruiting is selected. You have 5 options. Entering overview screen.
I'm only getting 1-star recruits right now, but we just got this job. Hold on 1 second. All right, I'm back. Seeing how the crew is going.
Yes. Entering. Upgrade coach skills is selected. Entering coach abilities screen. You have 10. Entering Dynasty Hub screen. Top store. Upgrade. Advanced to enter. Sim head.
I'm making progress though. I just lost to the number 13 team in the country by 3 points. We are making progress.
Entering Dynasty Hub screen actions.
This can be a win right here. We play BYU.
Yes. No. Enter. Yes.
Let's go.
Selected.
Oh, white. Let's white it out.
Ready.
Picturesque Provo, Utah, LaBelle Edwards Stadium. EA Sports College Football just about a month into the season, and we are ready for this Week 4 clash. It's the Oregon State Beavers and the BYU Cougars. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you, and Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
I'm not going to lie. I'm kind of feeling Oregon State. I like their playbook. Running back, he's fucking nasty. Quarterback is all right.
The Cougars have proven to be one of the best home crowds. Their spirit and their noise makes it a tough place to play at elevation. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly.
Entering play call.
And the Beavers will kick off first, and here we go. Out of the end zone. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone. So the BYU Cougars offense.
This dude's speed's a 93, so he's going to do a lot of running.
Wide receiver is a focal point in their passing attack. This is the guy the entire passing game is built around.
I'm sorry, dude. He's going to do a lot of catching the ball and running on
it. You do not want to take a bathroom break. Sit in your seat when this offense has the ball, because at any point in time, this receiver can make the unbelievable highlight catch, David. His catch radius is as good as there is in all of college football. He has an unbelievable ability to just reel it in. We just expect it to happen today.
It's just a knack, and it's almost like every weekend you're going through social media, like, where's the clip, right? Like, because he just makes these clips that most humans don't make, whether it's one hand, whether it's two hand, whether he's guarded or not. Like, he just has this unbelievable knack of playmaking, and we will see it today at some point in the ballgame.
Bro, you can't make that shit up. That was a nice throw under pressure. I think he threw it off his back foot, didn't he?
Well, Reese, obviously you were talking about this guy earlier, and listen, you don't have to overthink this thing on offense, right? Just get our best playmaker the football as often as we can. And they're going to do a really good job of pushing it down the field. They find the matchup they wanted, David, and right out of the gate, it's an explosive play on offense.
Well, and we were so interested in talking about the matchup of this football game. Could they cover this guy? Or do they have to start doing something different, whether it's double teams, whatever they're looking to try to accomplish? So far, it's not a surprise. The offense won. Now, defensively, what's going to be my answer? Because I can't let that guy beat me for a full football game.
And after that last one, perhaps
we're going to bring the pressure.
Should be on forward pass on second down. They'll send the back in motion. Quarterback keeps it. Could be an alley. Smashes through the tackle. And he runs.
Sometimes when you bring the blitz, you get burnt. And that's what just happened right there. Nobody was in the backfield. Nobody was nowhere to be found.
And they are in a good rhythm early in this football game. We talked about the quarterback. We talked about his speed. He can make these type of plays.
In the secondary, I'm sorry, that's crazy though.
The defense didn't have any answers. They better find some.
Yeah, it's going to be hard to find them too, just because of that athleticism and just how he can attack defenses with his arms, with his feet, the different playmakers surrounding him as well. There's a lot to get prepared for in a week when you're playing against this offense, and I just think they saw everything there on that opening drive. They're going to have to do some soul searching on the sidelines early.
So Oregon State's offense takes the field for the first time in this game.
He threw 3 picks last week. That's been the story of my playing this year's version of college football. I throw a lot of interceptions.
This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Makes the catch. It's Ferguson. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7. Quarterback making checks. The run inside. It's Hatcher. Just enough there to get it to the 25, a pickup of 2. They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 25.
I never knew that BYU Stadium is ranked number 19th in the country.
From the gun, wants to pass. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
Should we go for it or should we punt? It's early.
In their last game, they got sacked 4 times, lost the game. So
I'm going to punt. We play it smart.
They're having difficulty again. These guys up front have got to do a better job communicating and giving their QB time.
Slips through the line. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. They'll open this drive from their own 42-yard line. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down, the defense thinks you might be running the football.
I use a lot of coach-suggested defense. I don't know if that's bad or good. I don't know if it's, oh, shit.
Got a man. It's Lions.
Somebody give me their thoughts if that's bad or good.
He's able to pick up the first down. They saw that blitz coming, and the way to get out of it is find the tight end.
Yeah, how quick did he see that, too? Sees the blitz, understands this is a matchup where I got my big tight end, the big fella I trust. I'm going to find that matchup, get him the football for the first down.
He's got an open man. Defense needs to regroup as he gets it down to the 26. BYU lines up quickly.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
And that incomplete pass.
That's about time, bro.
Hit on first down, second down coming. So now it's 2nd and long. They'll move the tight end. Gives it on the option. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones. D linemen staying in their gaps. Linebackers and DBs filling. They just can't do it better.
There is just nowhere to run.
I'm happy with that. Let's try to block this.
Single inch forward on any of them. They'll try to put 3 on the board as the field goal unit comes on. He slides that just inside the right upright. And now the lead is extended a little further.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. Running inside, it's Hatcher. Oh, he's got some space. He's at the 50. Past the 30. At the 20. And he eluded the defense. And
he's out of here. Let's go. That's what I'm talking about, man.
That's a nice job by the offense there.
Hey, he's nasty. I'm not even going to lie. He is nasty.
The way you wanted to, but a good job of sort of collecting yourselves, going through the next couple play calls and making sure everybody's back on the same page. We saw this offense, David, on this drive really be in sync and finally find the rhythm.
You got to like the answers, right? Like sometimes you come out, sometimes you're situated and you're ready to rock and roll and it comes out hot. Sometimes it doesn't, but I like the response. Their defense does their job, gets them the football back. They come out, execute.
As long as this arrow is not moving, it's a short kick. The arrow start moving, I'm fucked.
And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. What a way to send a message. Huge play in the running game. 1 snap and you've got a touchdown on the board. And he's going to bring it out. They make the stop, but not before he wraps up this first period with a huge...
Anybody that's seen my first couple videos, bro, I was fucking horrible. I was literally the epitome of what not to do in college football. Now I'm getting better. Showing progress.
They flipped into the field and we're ready to play.
Entering base nickel 2 trap.
First play of the period, first down here. Back to pass, it's Bachmeyer. Here's Here's the pressure. They got him. Great pressure by this defense.
Well, one of the things I hated as a quarterback was the blitzes from the inside linebackers, because those guys end up in your hip pocket quickly. It's really hard to step into throws when you've got inside linebackers bringing the heat.
They'll run play action. That's caught. It's Casper. And they're able to get him on the ground. Fairly manageable distance here on third down from the 27. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Complete to the left. He'll have it up.
Tell me why he was that wide open. Somebody tell me. Let me ask Google.
Come to the line with a new set of downs. From the shotgun, they'll run it. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. He's got it again. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And cover 3 Sky.
3rd and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on 4th down. From the gun, wants to pass. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Snagged out of the air.
Yo, how did he catch that? How? He got GPS on the football?
BYU has this offense clicking. Makes the catch and he's free.
Bro. Yo, like, what are we doing?
The 10 out of bounds at the 9 after the big pickup on that one.
Man, this guy is so dangerous with the ball in his hand. That was an RPO. He got that thing behind the line of scrimmage, but once he had it, he made one quick cut, and that was it. His speed, his elusiveness, he is so dangerous. Defense just couldn't corral him, and he rips off a huge play on him. It was a very, very short throw on the RPO.
Picked up some of what they needed on first down. Now it's 2nd and goal from the 5.
I brought that man in and he got me. I should have kept him deep.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10.
Options 5 return left is selected.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. On the draw, it's Hatcher. He never had a chance on the draw. Tackled almost as soon as he got the ball. Whistle blows. We are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Unloads to the wideout. Finds a man on the left. Gets it out to the 27-yard line, and they'll move the chains for a first down. Pass completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Pocket breaking down. Finds his man.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is, because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Hatcher. Gets it out to the 40-yard line. Give him 5 on that one.
Great job by the offense, understanding where the sticks are. And look, they got the first down, and they're like, all right, let's crank this tempo up now. We got first down. Let's go fast.
Looking to throw on first down. Just too much heat that time, and they knock
Come on, man. I need some protection. What are we doing?
And now what will they come up with on this 2nd down play? The Beavers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Got his man on the right. The Cougars will use their first timeout here. The brain trust getting thoughts together for this big third down coming up.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
I think we should go for it, bro. Should we go for it?
Worked on it all week. Get your feet set in the sticks.
Fuck.
Understand that quarterback's got to be rushed. Get him off of his spot. Nice execution.
You only live once, right?
Guys, look at this. They're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th and long.
Hey, you should race cars. You should stream it. I'll be there.
He'll try to throw and pick up the first down.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie. Race cars is pretty good at this game. He's pretty good. Me, you know, I'm the starter pack.
Motion from the wide receiver. To the air. It's Bachmeyer. He's got it. Finds a crease at the 20.
I shouldn't have went for it. You see? Look. God damn it, man.
BYU now into the red zone. He'll do it himself. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Timeout taken by BYU at second. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. A little release to the back. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Clock winding towards 0. They'll get one more snap off. He'll set up to throw. Pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for the first half. Halftime as both teams head into the locker room. We're looking forward to a terrific second half, but before that, let's check in with Kevin Conroy.
Guys, welcome into the EA Sports College Football Update Show, the Week 4 edition. So let's dive right in. We begin with a look at Wisconsin in their matchup against the number 2 team, the USC Trojans. And it's the Badgers, able to escape with a 3-point victory. Talk about an upset. This coach knows the importance of that win. It gets into 2-2 on the year after a nice road victory. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now. And now back to your game in Provo. And in this day and age where quarterbacks chuck it all over the field, how refreshing to see two offenses rely on off-tackle left, off-tackle right, and even a few halfback dives. Physical offensive lines and elusive backs have told the story. A throwback to the halcyon days of 3 yards and a cloud of dust. And with that, let's send it back to our broadcast team inside Lavelle Edwards Stadium.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. Just about set to get this second half underway. Coming out with it, it's Wheaton. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. We check in with Holly Rowe.
Catching up with the Beavers head coach at the half. The message of his speech was, I've got to get the running back more involved. They trust him. He's been terrific, but they haven't gotten him enough carries. He said, I've got one guy in the booth upstairs who is tracking how many times our running back touches the ball. That is the most essential part of getting back in this game. Get the rock to the guy who can make the biggest difference.
Holly, thank you. Nudges ahead for one out to the 16.
And what a great job by the defense here. First down, second down, 2 straight runs. They stuffed both. And that was a big key for them coming into this game. They want to set up third and long situations. And now those edge rushers can pin their ears back to get after the quarterback.
I did not know that BYU Stadium was this loud.
And hoping to create negative plays and takeaways.
Here comes the heat.
Get this shit. You can't make it up. You can't make it up, bro. You're welcome. Thank you for shopping at Walmart.
These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead. 1 a play by this defense.
Under pressure, bro. I am the worst under pressure scrambler in the world, bro. Hey, I am the worst. If odds was for me to throw an interception, you will be paid. You will be paid, bro.
Coach suggestions.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And right down the middle.
I'm getting smoked. They smoking on that Oregon State pack tonight, baby.
On the run from inside his own 5. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return.
Corner strike. Inside zones.
Oregon State takes over, ready to send the offense onto the field. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks.
He's such an asshole.
They do happen, so you've got to be able to turn the page here and lead this offense.
Well, I think you know this defense is going to be aggressive. They're going to jump routes. They're going to play aggressive. You got to take advantage of that. Maybe use that this time to your advantage.
A man still down after that last play. There is an injured BYU Cougar. That is their sophomore defensive tackle. They're very high on his future. Howie Rowe will get us up to date on how he's doing. The run inside. It's Hatcher. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. A strike downfield. He'll make a play on 3rd down. He's got enough for the first as they mark it at the 32. The Beavers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Handoff from the gun. 7-yard pickup on that one. Is now 2nd and 3.
Empty and sprint bench.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on 1st down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on 2nd down.
Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. And the Beavers are moving quickly down the field. Off the play fake on 1st down. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield.
Well, it's been a little bit of a seesaw here the last 2 plays. Offense gets a chunk play, and then the defense gets a sack. Great job by...
The play action fake. He's going for a big play downfield. And they can't hook up.
Defense credit, man. They've been so good in the back end in coverage. They basically gave nothing away in the 1st half. And here they are in the 2nd half defending a deep ball. Under fire. And he couldn't find quite enough running room to reach the line to gain. Great job rallying the football by this defense. 3rd down, QB's trying to extend the play, but great team speed on defense, now setting up 4th.
On 4th down, they'll throw for it. Couldn't find his man, and they'll give up the football on down. And he doesn't find much running room. A short gain on the play. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. A little misdirection and the handoff on the counter. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Let's see what they find in the playbook for 3rd and long from the 43. Dropping back, it's Bachmeier. Get it out on the screen. Turning it on. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the 1st down. BYU will bring the punt team on the field. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. And that one will find its way into the end zone for a touchback. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. To the air on first down. Fires to the wideout. Might have led him a little too far. He's able to make the catch, but can't get the feet down in bounds. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Got him.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
It's 3rd and 5. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Interception, and things are going from bad to worse. That's the end of the quarter, and BYU is on top. This has been utter domination through 3 quarters, and the stats will back that up. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them.
Play. Cover 4 quarters.
They go back to work in the final period of this one. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. 1st and 10. Motion from the wideout. Stopped after a gain of 3. It'll be 2nd and 7. They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7. Running inside. It's Lester. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. The Cougars come to the line with a new set of downs. To the ground. He's got it again. They'll get him on the ground, but he kicks it all the way down to the 10. BYU trying to make this red zone trip pay off. Tries to do it himself on the draw. Short gain on the play before he slides.
And it's not sexy, and it's not these long plays all the time. But this QB does such a good job of picking up 4 to 5 and making it where you're always ahead of the sticks and just letting you know, we'll run him. We'll take advantage of this guy's speed, and we're going to make you defend him throughout this football game.
Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Looking to pass. It's Bachmeier. He's got it and still on his feet. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. With the clock running, this should be the final play. It has been said that the obstacle is the way, and this obstacle is now back-to-back losses.
Back-to-back L's. It's not the end of the world, though. I still think there's time for this team to figure out what they're going to do, how they're going to finish the season strong. It's not over yet. 2 bad weeks. Flush it down the toilet. Refocus the mechanism. We're ready to rock and roll next week.
It just needs to be about finding a way to win a game right now. In all likelihood, 99.9% chance the college football playoff now is not a possibility anymore. That's okay. Let's worry about...
Entering weekly advanced summary screen. Entering Dynasty Hub screen actions.
We're going to come back online and see what Zach want to do.